Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo, his palms this way, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Hello, friends and family, and new people that happen to find this some kind of way, whatever. Hello. Yes, I'm wearing this right now. Why? Because I still haven't made an appointment to go see the lady in Itaewon so I can get my hair taken care of. So I had to braid it up and do something protective. So I threw a wig on for the weekend. Just so I didn't have to do anything with my hair. I'm glad I did because I was very busy yesterday. And you'll see bits and pieces of that in this video. I'm also very tired because of yesterday. Yeah, it was overall a good day. Met some new people. Very, very cool. Let's see. It was Jeff and Alvin's birthday. So there was a whole little party for that. Really cool people. We're looking forward to seeing them again. Met a lot of new people yesterday. You can kind of see my plants in the window back there. I went to a bazaar at my boss's church and bought some plants. I got the 3 little succulents for under $5, which is cool. I have a bottle with water in it back there, which is specifically for the plants. Then I found out, well, since they're succulents, like you don't really have to water them all that often, blah, blah, blah. So I'll be moving that. And it's probably not a good idea to give them bottled water, blah, blah, blah. I know. But don't worry, I'm going to fix that. So on to today's stories, or, things that happened from the week. So let's start with that thing on the subway. That's what I'm going to call it. That thing on the subway. So I'm getting off, well, I'd already gotten off the subway. And I'm coming down the stairs because you have to either go up or down 1,000 stairs to get somewhere, it seems like, all the time with the subway. So I'm coming down the stairs, and it's at night, so we're going to call it somewhere between 9:30 and 10, somewhere up in there, because I was coming home from work, right? So go down the stairs, and I'm not paying attention to what's in front of me because I'm somewhat looking down. I think I was texting someone at the time, so I'm kind of looking down at my phone. And then I heard the most amazing sound. I'm going to sound like a terrible person for saying that it was an amazing sound, but it was. Okay, remember in, is it Raw, when Eddie Murphy is talking about when his Aunt Bunny fell down the stairs, and all the, okay, that's what I heard. That is what I heard. But it wasn't Aunt Bunny. It was this old man who fell all the way down the stairs. But I think he only fell down like 4 stairs, though. I missed the first 3 stairs. I just saw the last one. And when he hit the ground, And then he tried to get up. He tried to get up. Because somehow he fell down that last step like 3 more times. I don't know how. All I know is this dude fell like 5, 6 times on the same stair. He just kept falling. He just kept falling. And yes, tell me I'm a horrible person for laughing at this sound of the old man falling down the stairs like 12 times. But I did. And I'm openly admitting that I did. So, yeah, that happened. I definitely chuckled and then some. totally because of the sound. I was just like, ah! And then I had to keep it to myself and make it seem like I was laughing at something on my phone, because it like I wanted to make sure that the man was okay. I wasn't laughing at the man. It was all the sound. It was all the sound of old dude falling down the same stair so many times. Because I don't understand how you fall down one stair 4 or 5 times. How do you do that? Like, really? How do you do that? I don't know. And I did not look at him to find out how he did it. I just heard it. I just heard it. So that kind of made my night. Gave me a little something to chuckle about, you know. Reminds me of Eddie Murphy, blah, blah, blah. The next day, I think it was the next day, doing my normal thing, you know, I go take the subway. I only have to go one stop, walk out the subway station, go a little bit around the corner. There's a bus stop. And the bus gets me all the way to my job. I'm at the bus stop. And I only wait maybe 5 minutes. And there's 3 buses that are coming all at the same time, which is a little odd because they're usually, you know, better spaced out. So somebody's late, somebody's early, somebody's on time, or 2 people are late and 1 person's on time, something like that. Because I don't see the bus really being early, but maybe. I don't know. I'm looking, first bus, nope, I don't need that one. Second bus, that's the bus I need. So myself and another woman, we go walking towards that bus, because usually if there's 2 buses at the bus stop, the one in front stops in front, the one in back stops in back. That's how they do. They pull up, they stop, and they just keep on going, you know, that way. So that's what I'm expecting. That's what she's expecting, because
it's on when she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10. I wanna get in. Can I get down?
The bus is behind, so we start walking to the bus. He halfway stopped and then skirted around the bus that was in front of him and stopped in front. Like, did you just cut off the bus? That's weird. Whatever. So we run, because we have to run to go get on the bus, because he literally like slowed down to where he's going like not quite, you know, I'm gonna just let this roll and see what happens, because it was not a stop. He was still rolling when he opened the door. And it's kind of like he did one of these. Y'all want to ride? No? Okay. And if we hadn't been there right then, I am sure he would have just hit the gas and left. I know he would have hit the gas and left, because as soon as my foot got fully into the bus, boom, he took off. And when I say he took off, I felt like I was in the movie Speed. Like, he was just going. Dude, like, I'm still in the doorway. Why are you taking off? Like, he's practicing for the Indy 500, only now they do it with buses. Like, I didn't know what was going on. So, yeah. Thank goodness, you know, I can reach up and pay, because, you know, I use my little card. I can reach up and pay, and I am now accustomed to, you know, this lurching back and forth of the buses, blah, blah, blah. So I know where to grab and go and do what I need to do to get to a seat. Now, normally, from the bus stop to where I exit, let's call it 5 minutes. Just, yeah, we'll call it 5 minutes. It's a very quick bus ride. Very quick. 5 minutes. You want to know how long it took with this dude? He ran a red light. Like, no 2 ways about it. He was in this lane, which says that you can go forward or you can make the left-hand turn. Okay? That wasn't working for him, so he moves over into the lane that says go forward or make a right-hand turn. He doesn't just get into this lane. He got in the lane and kept creeping forward, creeping forward, creeping forward. When there was no cross traffic, boom, we're around that corner. But the light is still red though, because all the other cars and all the other buses are still waiting. Like, no, sir, this light is red. Okay. We went anyway. Then we got to the next stoplight. Again, how are you weaving in and out in traffic in a bus? I don't know. But this bus driver was weaving in and out of traffic, and the foot was on the ground. Like, I think we may have gone the speed of light. We went the speed of sound. This dude was flying. Like, as soon as I got to my seat and we made that turn that we shouldn't have made on the red light, I was already hitting the button. Like, you know what? This is my stop. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Because my heart, definitely. Everybody on the bus, except for this one person who was sitting in front, who apparently must ride with this dude all the time. We were all looking at each other like, you all right? Anybody got some heart medicine? Because this is crazy. Like, when it was time to get off the bus, hear me now, we were jumping off the bus. You know, normally you beep, because you have to swipe when you get on the bus, and you tap your card when you get off. Usually you tap, you walk off the bus like a normal human being. As soon as I hit the buzzer, like, I'm good, this is my stop, I swipe my card, and you heard like beep, 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 beep. A whole bunch of other people swipe too. Normally, this many people don't get off at the stop for my job. There is an apartment complex there, but usually there's like me, maybe one or two other people that get off. This bus cleared out, okay? He was going a good 80. The bus stop is literally right here. He was going a good 80 till about right this second. And so the bus was, and he's opening the door as the tires are screeching. We all dove out the bus. Like, he might stop, he might not. We weren't really sure. But apparently, if the bus went under 60 miles an hour, it was going to explode. So we had to exit the bus with haste, extreme haste. So we jump off the bus. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Stood there for a second to regain my composure because that was crazy. And the bus driver is already 2 blocks down the road and turning the corner. By the time my feet hit the ground and I get in a good, whew, he gone, okay? I'm guessing he's the bus that was behind schedule, and he must have been 10, 15, 20 minutes behind schedule, and he was going to make up all that time. It was terrifying, absolutely terrifying. That night, what was kind of funny to me, I walk out, go through like I normally do, get to the bus stop to come home, and there's a bus there, completely different bus, totally different bus number, bus goes to a different location, all of that. It just happens to be one that goes past where I work. This bus had been rear-ended. It looked like the bus was fine, but there were definitely car parts from the other car in the street. I did not see the other car. I don't know where it was. Completely no idea where this other car was. I don't know. But basically, in one day, I was on the bus from Speed in the morning, and then I saw an accident involving a bus that evening. So far, I'd say it's been an eventful week. What happened after that? I know things happened. I just can't remember everything. And I should have written it all down like I started to 2 days ago, but I didn't. Oh, later in the video, I will be splicing together things from going to meet Frank and some new friends. Met some really cool people yesterday, so Saturday. So some of that will be in there, and like I said, happy birthday again to Jeff and Alvin. Quite funny. I'm looking at my, what do you call this thing? My Facebook. Can't think right now. I'm so tired. I said tired. I'm looking at my Facebook so I can see what I said was going to be in the YouTube video, because that was kind of how I took notes. Like, oh yeah, this is what I'm going to talk about. The bus driver that gave, yep, okay. Yay! I talked about everything I said I was going to talk about. Frank said that he wanted to see the video before it went on YouTube because his face is in it. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm shooting the video and then I'm going to edit it and put everything together, and then it's going straight up on YouTube because it's Sunday evening for me. Saturday, well, now Sunday for all the people back home. So
Cover much ground, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away, I can't get her out of my mind.
they can see the video. Shout out. Yeah. So you'll also see a little bit of fall color and things like that, because as I say in the video, I woke up this morning, woke up with a purpose. I was like, oh, gotta go to E-Mart. I got some things I need to buy. Let me just go ahead and make that walk. Walk down to E-Mart. E-Mart is closed. I don't know why E-Mart is closed. It's not the last Sunday of the month. And, you know, my gym is closed on the last Sunday of the month. So I can understand that that could be like a cultural thing. It's closed on the last Sunday of the month. Cool, whatever. But next Sunday is the last Sunday of the month. So what's going on? I don't know. I don't know. Couldn't figure it out. Excuse me. I am waiting to get a camera so that I can shoot better videos, because the camera would have come in really handy yesterday and earlier today, because originally this whole post was going to be the video of the store and shopping and coming home from the store. So it's like you were right there with me. But my phone is acting all kind of crazy, so I couldn't do that. So there'll be different picture quality in here, blah, blah, blah. Plus, I wanted to take pictures and video of when I went and met the new people. And it took me it took me like 5 hours to get where I ended up going yesterday. I just put it like that. So, I'm an awesome friend, Frank. Frank's gonna come and visit me in like a couple weeks. So, okay, it's good, whatevs. But no, really, I had to get up at like 6 in the morning so I could get ready, leave my house by, well, I wanted to be on the train at 7:30, but I ended up leaving my house at like 7:25, so I missed the 7:30 train. Had to wait till 7:45, 7:50-ish. Didn't get to the next station, like where I was supposed to transfer and meet Frank, until 9:30. That's how long it took. Like an hour and a half is how long it took, okay? Then once I met Frank, then we were on the subway for like another hour to go where we needed to be in order to volunteer. Had an awesome time volunteering. I will definitely be doing it again. Absolutely, I'll be doing it again. So it was really fun. But I was out like all day and then all night So I'm very, very tired right now. You can see that I'm like barely awake right now, and I still have to edit this video. And this video is really long already, so I'm gonna cut it and then make a new video about the E-Mart and why it, like, I don't know why it was closed and all that kind of thing. And I swear something else happened this week that I was going to put in the video, and I can't remember what it was. I'm so tired. I don't know. And nothing's coming to me. Oh, well, yeah, I remember the one thing that it was. And maybe this wasn't the one thing, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So, I'm talking to my coworkers, and, like, we're going to dress up for Halloween and things like that. Halloween's not a big deal here, but one of my coworkers really, really likes Halloween. So we've been making our own decorations for the English Academy that I work at. So we're going to put those up on Friday, and then we're going to wear our costumes Monday and Tuesday. So I'm hoping that we hand out candy to the kids and things like that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I was saying to them that I would make salsa or, pico de gallo, something like that, and I would bring it to work. Because my coworkers have not ever had salsa. Like, never had salsa. And I'm like, what? Huh? What they know of Mexican food, and when I say they, I'm meaning my coworkers and the majority of my students. I'm not saying this like Korea in general or like all the Koreans that live here. No, I'm talking about my coworkers specifically and the majority of my students. What they know of Mexican food is Taco Bell and On the Border. And not all of them have been to Taco Bell or On the Border, so they know nothing of Mexican food. And I'm like, what? Tacos? Tacos? Salsa? Don't let me get an oven, because then it is definitely on, because I will tear up some enchiladas. And they're like, no, what is this taco that you speak of? And a single tear fell from my eye. And then they were like, what's that other word that you said? Enchilada. And they're like, what is this? And another single tear ran from my eye. And then they never had salsa or pico or anything like that. And then I was fully crying. I wept because they'd never had these things. So that was why I went to E-Mart originally, is so that I could buy the ingredients that I needed in order to make some pico de gallo. But E-Mart was closed. So I should have done like I started to do in the first place this morning, but I was like, no, there's more things than just groceries that I need, to make the pico. So I'm going to go ahead and go to E-Mart, because you can get everything at E-Mart. It's like Walmart, but bigger, and like it has everything. Just everything. As my brother says, that store is ostentatious because it's so huge. But they have everything, and I'm just accustomed to E-Mart now. It's what it is. So I walk that walk to get the things I need, because it's one-stop shopping. Anyway, so I got, sorry. I did make tacos at home, and I made tacos with the Australian beef, and my stomach right now. I think just met an Aboriginal chief, and they're having a conversation, and I don't know exactly how well it's going to go, because I literally just got dizzy. I can't eat Australian beef, and I don't know if it's really beef. It might be cow, kangaroo, platypus, and koala. I'm not really sure. Now, if the Australian Beef Council happens to see this video and they're offended, I'm sorry, but I've never had beef do this to my insides before. So I can only question what is in my beef. And if it's not kangaroo, koala, cow, and platypus, okay, maybe it's just platypus and cow. Maybe it's just kangaroo, koala, and cow. I don't know, but this is not 100% beef. There's just no way that this is all beef. It's no, no, and no. Because all I did was eat one small taco, and already I feel lightheaded. This is not cool. Moral of the story, don't eat Australian beef. And I don't know if my students have like cast iron stomachs and they can eat the Australian beef, but I will not be taking this maybe to work to make like nachos or tacos or things like that for my students, because I want them to experience something better, and I'd rather it was ground beef rather than a cube. But that's all I have. It's like not even 6 o'clock, but I think I'm gonna go to sleep. But the E-Mart video, you know what? Here's the deal. I'm so ridiculously tired right now. Like, this is past having the itis. This is super past having itis. And I only had one taco. But it was the Australian beef. I'm going to lay down. I might sleep all night. Which means that you're not going to get the E-Mart video until tomorrow or the next day. Sometime this week you'll get it. So you get 2 videos this week. Yay! And hopefully I'll look better when I introduce and talk about the E-Mart video. Oh God, I also have to take a shower and wash my hair and Bantu knot it so that it's ready for work tomorrow. I don't think I can. Don't I look like I just got hit with like knockout gas or something? Like, I really feel not okay right now. Not okay like, oh my God, call 119 and, you know, she's gonna die. No, not like that. It's just, it gives me the itis really, really bad. And maybe this time, if I go to sleep right away, when I wake up, my stomach won't be angry. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Yes. So that's that. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Sorry. See, I'm tired. I'm super tired. So what had happened was, this is the same day that I got off the bus from Speed and caught my breath, and the bus was already gone. I'm walking to cross the street, and this lady comes up to me and says, "Hey, do you speak Korean?" No, that was my answer. No, I'm sorry. Who this? Oh, that's Frank. Hey Frank, you're on YouTube twice now. I answer English questions for him. Anyway, about this lady. Look how nappy and curlable my head looks. I'm so tired. Anyway, the lady said to me, "Do you speak Korean?" No, I'm sorry. And I kept going about my business. The reason I told her no was because while she had on a very nice scarf, she was also carrying perhaps a tablet or a legal pad, something like that. But she looked like she wanted to ask a lot of questions and take notes. No, I didn't want to answer a lot of questions, and I didn't want her to take notes because I don't know what she was taking notes on. And I was reading a Facebook post earlier in the week where, now this wouldn't happen to me, this wouldn't happen to LaShawn, this wouldn't happen to anybody in my family. And my family looks like the Rainbow Coalition, but we all got that same mindset, like, I wish you would. But what the lady said happened was, she was walking somewhere, and some dude grabbed her and was like, hey, I have some questions for you, blah, blah, blah. She said the dude had a backpack on. And the guy was asking her some questions, and she suddenly like lost her voice. She couldn't scream, she couldn't talk, she couldn't say anything because she has really bad anxiety. So when he touched her and started asking her questions, she freaked out. She couldn't say anything. I guess the guy didn't have like a super grip on her, but he had, just a little hold, like, hey, I got some questions I want to ask you. And, like an aggressive type of thing, but whatever. But she froze there and couldn't do anything. And then something else happened. I don't remember her whole post. But finally, the guy started talking to her and pulling her in a certain direction. And somehow she was finally able to shake free, and she ran away for her life or whatever. Nope, that's not happening to me. Because if you only have me by this arm, I got this one free. I got my legs free. I will headbutt you. And I'm not losing my voice because somebody touched me. If anything, my voice comes back. Okay, I might be shaking if you're like an extra shady looking dude and I'm like, oh my God, I might die because you're huge. Yeah, I might be shaking on the inside, but best believe you are going down. Because if you're trying to snatch me, hunty, I'm a bigums and I'm going to use all my weight to take you out. Somebody touched your arm and you lost all your voice. You couldn't say anything. Heck no. No. No, 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 no. But anyway, when the lady came up to me with her little clipboard or whatever she had, I thought immediately of, oh, the one lady who told the story about the person who grabbed her and started taking her somewhere else. Because she said there were guys and girls that were doing it. And they all had on backpacks, and she was like, if somebody comes up to you and they're too eager and they start speaking broken English, they might be in a cult. And I actually just watched a drama about a cult. It was actually a good drama. If you want to watch, it is called Save Me. Save Me. See if you can find it with English subtitles. It was actually quite good. I enjoyed it. But that's not going to happen to me. Not because, like, oh my God, that could never happen to me. But because, A, I'm a big girl and they probably don't want big people. I'm a foreigner and that's probably a mix that they don't want. Plus, you got this face. I don't think they want to deal with that either. And if somebody did grab my hand like that, best believe catching a two-piece. Like, that's just how it is. Like, maybe that's just because of my upbringing. So I know how to jump up and down and act like a fool to catch somebody's attention to make sure that I'm not getting snatched. And I taught the same thing to my nieces and nephews and my child and all that. You're not going to catch one of us. And when I say one of us, I mean like my family, one of us. And again, my family is a Rainbow Coalition. So I'm not saying it like just because I'm black, you're not going to catch me. No, hunty. I mean my whole family. And we got some of everybody in the family. Bet you ain't going to catch one of us. Try. Not going to happen. Okay? But when the lady started talking to me, I did hear, hide your kids, hide your wife, because they snatching everybody up in here. That's what I heard. So I laughed as I walked away from her. But for real, like, how you, and because it doesn't happen to me, because I just don't have that, I don't understand how somebody touching you and pulling you somewhere, how you could lose your voice. Because I immediately get all my voice and all the attitude comes out. Who the you think you are? And the facial expressions that come up and everything else, no, they would take 2 or 3 people to take me out. Because one little dude, and come on, guys. Come on. The dude probably weighed what? We'll give him 70 kilograms max. Go look that up. That means that he's about 145, 150 pounds. Somewhere up in there. I am several kilograms more than you. So again, you skinniness, go ahead and try and take this. Try me. Really? Really? because it's not going to happen. It's just not. So, if you come to Korea, I do want you to be very, very aware of your surroundings. You should always be aware of your surroundings, not just because there's crazy people. Oh, look at the beautiful sunset out there. Not just because there's crazy people who are going to try and snatch you or anything like that. But, you know, cars do what they want to do. Mopeds do what they want to do. But don't freeze up and lose your voice. And if by chance you do have that type of anxiety where when something like that happens, you can't scream, understand that that's not your only way to get help or to get attention. If you can't scream, jump up and down. Like literally jump up and down like your feet and your butt is on fire. Like there's a firecracker in your butthole. Jump up and down. Do something. Swing your other arm around. Do something to draw attention to yourself. Like you, just because you can't use this doesn't mean that you don't have other things that you can't do. And on top of that, if you can get 5 seconds of rational thought out, do a quick size up. Who is bigger? Who physically weighs more? You or them? Because if you weigh more, honey, use all your weight. If they want to pull you somewhere, run at them. Oh, you want to go this direction? Hallelujah, let's go. Run that way and jump on them. Jump on them like you want to get a piggyback ride, like you're trying to climb them like a tree. Use all your weight. Because when they go down, bet they let go, and I bet you get away. Like, just give yourself, if you can, 5 seconds of clarity. If you can only get 3 seconds of clarity out, cool. If all you can remember to do is jump up and down and flail like a lunatic, okay. Because you're going to get attention. Because, you know, you're scared. But the number one way to avoid having that happen, don't be scared. Be aware and beware. But don't be scared. Just know. Very straightforward. Just this is how it is. And boom, you're done. There you go. There you go. So do that. So that's my little mini public service announcement at the end. And I'm super, super tired now. That was all of my burst of energy. I think I'm going to take a nap at 6 in the evening and hope that I wake up before 9 o'clock and I can do everything I need to finish getting ready for work this week. We'll see. So thanks for spending this 30 plus minutes with me while I went off on all kind of crazy tangents and just kind of rambled like a lunatic. Yay! If I don't take a nap, you'll see the eMart video after this. If I do take a nap, you'll see the eMart video later this week. I did, and the video with my friends. Oh, so much to do. All right, I'll splice the stuff with my friends at the end of this. So actually, thanks for spending like 40 plus minutes with me. Super long video. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you got a date today? Date? Yeah. Nice jacket, huh? I think you had a date today.
Up there somewhere. Hey, say hi.
Hey, hi.
I can get those deals, but the pay is really crap. So I'm gonna like try applying for some in the States, and then if I can't be hired,
She was so concerned.
I will. Then if I can't get accepted in the States for now, or like there's no like good job available, then I might like stay here for like another year or so, like get like training and then go back to the States. But if I can get hired at like a good institution for
No, I was this way at the time. Usually I'm not this much of a lunatic and things go much better. Again, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, tell a friend, and then tell that friend to tell a friend so that I get more subscribers. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Okay, I'm gonna answer Frank's message and edit video and stuff like that. Bye-bye, famslies. Well, bye from me, and stay tuned for a few clips from things I did yesterday with my new gang of friends.